All for one.
Welcome to another edition of All for One's podcast on All for One TV. I'm your host, Barry Hogue, owner of Manifest Records.
Papa Willie.
Damien, aka Can't Cope with a Crappy Opinion Cruise.
Oh!
All right, we got a new one.
Yeah, baby.
All right, and this is part two, two of the discussion we was having last time. Top 10 greatest rappers of all time. Last time you saw in our video, we were arguing about if Pac should be on that list. And you all know where we stand about that. Because we don't, because we still arguing about it.
We got one rapper on the list so far.
Yeah.
So, Cruz is going to go over the criteria of the greatest of all time. Top 10 greatest of all time, that is.
Just so we can all be on the same page. And
So these 5 attributes will get you on the list. We're going to go based on your lyrical ability, impact, versatility, catalog, and style/presentation. Those 5 things we're judging them on.
all right, so obviously from last time we said Jay-Z because Jay-Z definitely does fit
Got
into
all those.
So we can't complain about that. We all agreed on that. Then we had segue into Tupac.
All right, so if we're going by the criteria, Tupac has all of these. His weakest thing will probably be lyrical ability.
And versatility.
No, he has versatility.
You think his lyrical ability is worse
Yeah.
than his versatility?
You didn't explain why he didn't have versatility. You just said that he didn't make love songs. Which, thinking about it over, he has love songs. They're not your basic love songs. Like he has Dear Mama. That's like a love song to his mom. And then he'll have love songs but still in the context of being a thug, like Thug Passion or Run the Streets. Those are love songs. He's still talking about being a thug, but it's still love songs. He got love songs. Man. Can't say he don't got love songs.
What hits? Show
What
them to
hits?
me. Yeah, what love song hits? Yeah, like,
Dear Mama.
we know he loves his mom.
Dear
But
Mama.
what about, a woman? Even Lil Wayne got love songs for women. Like the cop car, we. You remember that
Yeah,
song?
I
ain't
hate
gonna
that song,
sing
man.
it.
Don't even.
That was obnoxious.
Yeah.
And we know that he wasn't like really meaning those lyrics.
That video was ridiculous too.
Yeah. we won't even talk about that. Next.
I'm just saying.
Listen, forget all this mess. Even if, like I said, he's got a little bit of love songs. Even if he has not one love song, Tupac is the most influential rapper of all time. This man will still be on people's freaking shirts today. He has murals in other countries, in freaking Japan, in Brazil, in Africa. What rappers?
Show them to me. Where they
Look him
at?
up. Look him up. Look him up. Tupac got murals all over the world. I want you to name another rapper that got that. I want you to name another rapper that still.
Jay-Z?
Okay, show me
Jay-Z's
Jay-Z's
on the list though.
Yeah, he's right on the list. What?
Lil Wayne.
I don't know about Wayne.
Drake is probably.
I guarantee you the only.
You don't think
listen,
Wayne's over in China right now?
I guarantee you the only other ones that probably have it are Biggie and Eminem in other countries.
Tupac has murals.
Definitely Eminem would probably have it.
No, I think so.
He does.
I think so.
He got them all over the world, man. Tupac.
That's Eminem's problem too. He hasn't written.
He does have them around the world.
All over the world.
But even Eminem wrote Superman.
Yes. But let's
But then at the end he like flips it and he goes Superman and he's saving Ish. Like, girl, you can jump on-
That's a classic song. That's a classic song regardless. So.
Like at first he's all like romancing her, but
Anyways, Tupac is undeniably on this list. I think we gotta stop the nonsense.
what do you think?
He's the most influential rapper of all time. He's literally a historic freaking figure at this point. Like, come on. This is crazy.
All right, so hit me with the criteria in order, one by one.
All right, so I said lyrical ability.
All right, so when it comes down to lyrical
And I just
ability,
said that's probably the only thing he's maybe lacking if we're talking about like MC and complex bars. Even though he still writes great
I'm
content.
gonna say it like this: lyrical ability, he's okay. He's not gonna be like Cassidy coming out with punchline after punchline or.
You don't like that
I think he could. I do like that.
No, you don't.
Like most of my teenage year, I was a Cassidy head crazy. You don't know my life. You don't know my life.
Before he said he didn't like rapping for rapping's sake. Didn't he
But
say
here's
that
the
before?
thing: Cassidy came out with different types of albums. Remember when he got shot?
What were they?
I mean, when he got ran.
Well, he got arrested.
That's not Tupac.
Yeah, stay on top.
He got arrested in the. Okay,
All right,
let's stay on Tupac real quick. And then we'll get back to Cassidy.
All right. So lyrically, he's definitely not the greatest. Has he ever had bars that made you like, oh yeah?
No. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm be honest, not really, but he's not that type of rapper. You know what I'm saying?
He's not. But he has had.
Okay.
You know, I believe at least once every rapper has had one
you
bar.
You know, I'm a content rapper.
And so, Tupac is all content.
I like Tupac, and I said this in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tupac, but he's not versatile enough.
So if I had to say lyrically, if Tupac was low, medium, or high, I'd say he's medium because he has good content. He's not big. He's not gonna put out lyrics like that. You know, like that. But he's not low because he's not like 6'9", just putting out trash nonsense all the time, or Nicki Minaj or whatever like that. So no, when it comes down to versatility,
he's versatile.
I can't.
He's more versatile than most rappers. Yeah, you can name on this list.
I pay homage because he is a legend in the game.
It's beyond paying homage. He's more versatile than most of the rappers you put on this list.
And you could have said that about Snoop Dogg, his first
and you suggested Snoop Dogg, but you don't want to like what the
Listen, go back and listen to Snoop's old stuff.
Go back and
His
listen to
first
Tupac's old stuff.
2
You'll be
or
like,
3 albums were fire, and then the
The only
rest.
good album he had was Doggy Style, and that's because that was like a a stamp in hip hop.
And that was
history.
pretty lyrical.
And that was it. And that was like what 20-something years ago.
But
imagine
imagine he passed away after that. You don't think that they would have put him in the Big L category? You don't think they would have put him
Big
in
L?
the
Big L is not top 10 though, and that's one of my favorite rappers of all time. But I wouldn't put him on this list.
He's top lyrical.
Yeah,
top
10 lyrical.
But he's not top 10.
But they would have put him up there.
But
there's a lot of dudes that they would put up there based. That's why I'm saying we can't take the chance on Tupac just because.
Well, I have to say this.
Potential.
I have to say this. You know, I'm gonna put versatility to the side because that's gonna bring up the biggest argument. He's like, when it comes down to commercial success, you know, selling records, having people spin your stuff in the club all the time.
Selling records.
You know, I'm just saying, owner of a record label. When it comes down to selling records, if your greatest hit album can sell just as well as your regular albums, you're commercially successful. So he has that. His lyrics is okay.
Anyone.
Not
if you put together a Lil Wayne greatest hits album, you don't think it? Hell
no. Listen, even my favorite rapper of all time, Jadakiss. If he put out his greatest hits album now, it's not doing nothing.
We went in on Jadakiss last time, and you said, I remember specifically you said Jadakiss has not had a great hit by himself. No,
he hasn't. That's what I'm saying.
I still can't co-sign that one,
but I'm saying, like,
why wasn't it a hit?
Why?
You said that was
why was the only commercial successful hit that he ever had?
Any other one would be on features. Like, there's one with Mariah Carey and all that.
But and even those songs didn't do well.
That song did well.
No.
That was the only time I liked Mariah Carey.
I'm not saying that it wasn't well. Dude, I bought The Kiss of Death. I love that album. I'm just saying, from an objective standpoint, Jadakiss doesn't belong on it.
How about we go to?
Hold on. We gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back to pop.
Okay.
All right. But like I said, no, because I'm gonna cut it short because we gotta get to the other rappers. You know, after all the evidence that was presented, I do gotta agree that Pac was on there for one simple reason. Like for Big, I don't believe he belongs on there because his life got cut short, and from the evidence that I seen by that, I feel like he wouldn't have continued. But even after his death, dude was still
right.
You know, he sold out a concert with a hologram.
Right.
Like
that's impact. His impact is unmatched. There's no rapper that has the impact that can even.
You know, so
I agree, but in those categories, I agree. But all I'm saying, versatility wise, for me, that's a no. But if you guys say it's a yes, he's on the list.
Tupac's on the list. So.
All right, so Tupac is on the list.
Jay-Z.
He made the list.
Tupac.
All right, now we can go to Jadakiss.
All right, the champ is here.
So, all right, so like I said, right? So lyrical ability.
That's a good
Jadakiss, he's top 5 that are alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Lyrically,
That's-
Jadakiss is up there. No,
Wait,
there's no
if we
disputing
keep
that.
saying all these people are top 5 that are alive, how many people?
No,
anyways, we'll get on to we'll
I didn't
touch
say big ones, top
lyricism
5.
in a different video, but
Yeah, but lyrically, Jadakiss is up there. He can rhyme with the best. He can flow with the best. You know, Jadakiss is up there. Commercial success. Jadakiss has not really had a commercially successful album. You know, he really hasn't. Comparing, even if you want to go back to when records were selling and everybody was going like platinum.
then how did he get so
triple-
big? He just got.
He's not.
Would commercial
He's
success
not
be on
big.
the catalog?
Huh?
Would commercial success be the same thing as catalog? Pretty much, or no?
Nah, because there's people who have, one-hit wonders. They don't have a catalog, but
Okay, that's true. Yeah.
commercial
He's
success.
not big,
He's not.
so he's just underrated. So nobody cares about Jay-Z.
He's-
I mean,
In
Jay.
hip hop,
In hip hop,
hip hop is big.
think about
Absolutely.
it. Think about it.
That's what we're talking about,
That's
though.
true.
But
We're
think
not
about
talking
it.
about pop culture.
That's true.
No,
I
But
think
but
Jay-Z
but,
be
but here's my argument. All right, if again, like I said last time, if you go anywhere else outside of New York, it's Jadakiss who? Jadakiss is still relevant today only because he's on features.
Yeah, he's like,
He is.
He's a face
He's
like, I
a
have
future
it.
king, but
But name
So if
name
you
a
put
Jadakiss album that was so influential, that was just so on top that everybody now
Nah, he didn't
still
have-
talks
he-
about
he-
Kiss.
He didn't have that, so that's why he wouldn't have impact.
yes, okay, I give you that.
But he has
You know,
versatility too, right?
Right.
He definitely has
He
He
does.
has versatility. He has. All right, for y'all. I mean, you saying that he doesn't have any impact. He's impacted my life.
No. Us
Me
from
too.
New York, he
Yeah.
has impact, but for the rest of
Lyrical
the world,
ability, untouchable.
yeah.
Like if you go to the South, like there's dudes that be like Jay-Z not in our top 10, and that's Jay-Z. So I can imagine what they say about Jay. You know?
I mean, his catalog. You know,
His catalog is
it's
great.
crisp, but it's not Jay-Z.
It's not breathtaking. He never put out a song except, and even let's even use why. He still didn't do the song by himself. Like Jay-Z has put out Jay-Z, even Biggie. Biggie has put out a song by himself, no features. And it just
A few of them.
sold.
Yeah.
You know, Jadakiss cannot put a song out by himself and it sell records.
He's
He
an MC.
always has to be. You
an
know,
MC,
and I'm not saying that's
great
a,
MC.
yeah. I'm not
The
saying
problem
that's
is
a
he
bad thing.
never had any like.
Style
If you think
presentation.
if you think about Biggie,
Yeah.
he had Diddy. If you think about Jay-Z,
Yeah, Diddy
you
said
know
Diddy too.
back.
Jadakiss had Diddy too.
He had Diddy originally.
Yeah, but that was when Diddy was like getting. I'm talking like when he was off Diddy, when the Locks kind of went their separate ways.
Yo,
and
he
did
was
their
with
solo-
Rough Riders and Swiss Beats. They were like
Yeah.
one of the hottest record
Yeah, but
labels.
that was as a group. I'm talking about when he was doing his solo projects by himself. He never had that Birdman type of person. He never had that Diddy type of person.
I
He
mean-
ne- he never had Dame Dash.
In my opinion, when I look at all this, the only thing Jadakiss probably don't got is impact. Because he got the lyrical ability, obviously, versatility. He got the catalog because he's got numerous. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he's
never had a whack
got
verse, so that's a
style.
catalog.
Like,
Yeah,
Jay-
style
Jadakiss-
presentation, he definitely has.
He has his own style,
Yeah.
own catchphrase, that little laugh.
Top 5 coolest hip hop voices, rap.
Right,
You know?
right. I mean, the dude can't be
Deliveries
imitated.
on point.
He can't.
I
I agree
don't
with
think
that. But
that guy Crank Lucas could imitate him. Crank Lewis or whatever his name is.
But like I said, he doesn't have, outside of New York, he doesn't really have any impact. He doesn't have the success or the commercialism. And to be honest, I don't think he even has the presence. Because he can't stand alone. The Locks can stand alone. He can't stand alone.
Bam. So he's off the list. The verdict is
But do
in.
you want him on the list?
I do want him on.
But how does it go?
It's
Is it still majority rules? 'Cause
it's
if it is,
majority rules.
Then he's still on the list. Because you and me both think he should be on the list. Because if we don't do majority rules, we can argue all day about
yeah,
this.
it's majority
I
rules.
think But at the same time, I don't know if fans watching in Houston are like, they gotta be out of
It doesn't matter.
You guys in Houston, you got no one on this list. So.
Yeah, so it don't matter. This is all for ones.
Yeah, this is
Top
our.
Alright, Jadakiss on the list.
Alright, so Jadakiss goes on the list. So far we got Jay-Z, Jadakiss, and Pop.
And Pop.
Alright,
So let's, you know what? Y'all wrote me off of Snoop Dogg before, but let's just go through it.
Alright.
Really
Is that what
quick.
we're talking about? You listened to and you were like.
Lyrical ability. I think he's had lyrical ability for most of his career.
For that, yeah.
I feel like he Brett Favre'd himself by staying in the game for way too long, and we forgot how nice he is. So a lot of people disrespect him because of where he's at today and where he was at in the mid 2000s.
I don't think
We're still in.
I think he had lyrical ability for his time. If you put him against
if you
some of
put
the top MCs, he gets completely just demolished.
yeah, he had lyrical. He's a good
Definitely.
I want to say he's a good like storyteller.
Yeah,
And
but
not even at
he's
that.
a freestyler. That's what all he does.
He is a great freestyler.
Mm.
Okay, and he had impact. Nobody can deny Snoop has had impact his whole. He has impact on other rappers.
he's like, nah.
He has LeBron James type impact where he makes other people better
to be honest,
around
if I'm
him.
being honest, bro, Impact is probably the only thing I'm gonna give him on here. Everything else he doesn't have.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Wow.
it's like I'm like
He has versatility.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me he don't. What?
He does.
He does have versatility.
He got a reggae album, a
him
gospel
to be
album.
on
yeah,
He
He does have
he has
Right.
versatility.
Right.
But his impact,
catalog is very extensive. It might not be to everybody's liking, but he has a
Well,
great catalog.
he has catalog.
He has something for
versatility-
everybody.
Versatility. His impact.
Yeah.
I think to be honest, he was.
In presentation, he has one of the greatest flows of all time. Tell me he don't.
Nah, you don't.
Y'all just they don't rock with West Coast flow.
Nah,
No,
I
it's
think
not
the Tupac on here.
Well,
Yeah.
true.
It's not that, and maybe
I feel like he has
better.
better flow than Tupac. In
Nah,
my
hell
opinion,
no.
Nah,
in
I
my
don't agree with
opinion,
that.
he's got that smooth.
Tupac got better
that puts
flow,
you-
delivery, all that. Tupac.
Man.
No, don't get me wrong. I think Snoop's
Freestyle
flow
better.
is undeniable because if you hear Snoop's voice, you know it's Snoop.
Absolutely.
There's
he can't
no-
be copied. He's
you know,
one of those
but-
other dudes. Like Wayne, he has mad copies.
Yeah, and it's to the point where sometimes you're just like, yo, is this Wayne? It's like, nah, it's this person. You're like,
Right.
oh, I don't know.
He'll always find a way to throw a shot away in every conversation. Somehow he sneaks it in there.
But nah, I can't.
Yeah, I'm
really
not-
see
So
that.
y'all off Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, man.
Even with the conversation. And y'all had some realizations about him. Y'all
Because-
not to clown him like
Because
he's
my thing
black.
is this: if you want to put Snoop on this, you're not going to tell me Big ain't on this.
He's
so that's
He's
my
better than Big.
Nah, I can't agree with that, man.
He's better than
No,
He's not bigger than. He's not
Okay.
better than Big.
All
He's
right.
not better than Big. I can't agree. With
I-
that.
Doggy
I
sounds
just
better
said-
than anything that Big did.
Nah, man. Nah.
You're wild.
Nah.
You just don't like Big. I mean, I like Snoop Dogg, but
Granted, I don't think Big belongs on that list, but I don't think Snoop was better than Big,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Snoop was
crazy.
better
That-
than
that-
Big. His flow was better than
hell
Big.
no, man.
Everything.
Big had better cadence, flow,
No, he didn't.
everything.
Nah,
he did.
his
No, he
cadence was mad basic.
It was a
Nah, hell no.
his
His cadence was different than all the New York guys before him. He came along and
It was all a dream. Like you said, he sounded like
Yeah,
a wax
one of the most
announcer.
commercially successful
Yeah.
hip hop songs of all time. So
Let's
It-
get
that
ready
proved my
to
point.
rumble.
and what
Like,
Snoop Dogg?
he
Show me on
has-
the pistol, put me on a level, Snoop Dogg on the
That's
pistol.
dumb. Rhymes. Don't get me wrong. Those rhymes were basic, right? But the flow was sick.
It was a West Coast flow.
I
It-
like
it-
all
it-
types
it was-
of flow. I'm not
I do
from
too. I
New
do
York
too.
only.
But Biggie, nah, man. You put Biggie on a track with Snoop Dogg, I guarantee you, almost everyone's gonna be like, yeah, Biggie had the better verse.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a hot track though.
It probably would.
What about Method Man and Biggie's song The What?
What about it?
Method Man killed him on that song.
I haven't heard it, so I
And
can't
Method
say
Man's
honestly,
anything.
flow,
I-
delivery, lyricism, way better than Biggie.
One thing I am gonna
Well,
say.
Method Man is a great lyricist.
Yeah,
Method
one thing
Man-
I'm gonna say.
Method
Method Man is great. I think Method Man is better than Big.
Let's talk about Method Man real quick.
Okay.
I think he deserves to be on the list. I think
I put Ghostface for Method Man on this list.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't. He didn't have the commercial success that Method Man has. Yes, he did.
He had commercial success in movies and shit. Not
After the movies, that impacted how people when people bought his music.
Hold on, we're gonna look this up right now.
Besides the song Method Man by Wu-Tang Clan.
Right.
Name a Method Man song. That's like a big. You'll hear it come on in a club or.
You probably won't hear it come out in a club. He doesn't have like mad club.
So just name a commercial successful song. Besides, no Wu-Tang song. I'm talking about just Method Man. Neither is Ghostface, but Ghostface lyrically rips Method Man apart. That's not even a competition.
Lyrically,
I do feel like How High affected how successful he was. But I'm saying, I even checked for his albums after that, and I feel like he became more successful in commercialism's eyes.
Probably, but that was only because of a movie, though. Hip-hop.
But I feel like if you could body Biggie on any track,
that's just your opinion, though.
Okay.
I've never heard anyone.
Go back and listen to the song.
I will, because I haven't heard that song in years, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I was just listening the other day, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Biggie is grade school for me.
You just said Snoop Dogg. You did Biggie's grade school? Come on.
Listen.
That's hypocrisy.
Listen. Biggie's not here to speak for himself. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg at this juncture, I feel like he played himself by staying in too long. He was one of those guys who could help other people around him.
Well, Snoop Dogg's still a pioneer of hip hop.
He definitely is. He definitely is.
I wouldn't deny that he isn't, but
I feel like he stayed in too long. It's just like Brett Favre. And Peyton Manning. We all forgot how great Peyton Manning was. Why? Because his run with the Broncos.
All right, so we got Jay-Z, Jadakiss, we got like Tupac. That's it so far, right?
yeah, that's his.
All right,
now. And Ghostface. I don't know. You're right. Method Man.
What?
Method Man sold way more than.
That's
He's
what
way
I'm
more
saying.
commercially successful than Ghostface.
I didn't say he wasn't. I said Ghostface was more lyrical.
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is he's more
So is Raekwon.
if you ask anybody, they know Method Man over Ghostface.
Because of movies. Like you said, the movies got him. People were like, oh, this guy's has an album. Let me listen to this. I guarantee you there's mad people. I guarantee you there's mad people that know Method Man but can't name any of the other Wu-Tang members. I guarantee you. And that's because he just, he's always been, he's been in shows, movies, he's been all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that, I don't know. But I didn't put Method Man.
Right.
So, he ain't on this list. But,
all right. So
I do believe that he should be in the top 10 something.
I feel like if it wasn't for him, people wouldn't even know Wu-Tang.
No.
Not as well as they do.
No, it wasn't even Method Man that put them on the map.
I don't know, because when I was a kid, I heard about Wu-Tang and blah, 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 but then I saw How High coming up, because everybody forgot about the Wu-Tang members.
Yeah.
And then, I saw How High, and then I was just like,
crazy.
hey, that was just how I was. I saw
everybody
How
has
High,
their
and
Wu-Tang
then I was
member
like,
that
I'm checking for Redman and Meth, and that's when I got put on it.
I hear you. Everybody has their Wu-Tang member that gets put on. Like me, I heard, what was it? Only Built for Cuban Links, the Raekwon album. And I was like, yo, this is fire. And then off of that, I started listening to the other Wu-Tang albums.
Right.
But Raekwon was
Everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody is different. Because me, I listen to Meth and Ghostface.
So 2 verse 1, I lost that bout once again.
All right. But all right, so the next person I gotta bring up is Wayne. Just because.
It's a chance, man, to make sure you don't get on the list.
Second chance, just because I was doing. I'm not gonna lie, I was really doing some soul searching.
Like the brother had to pray.
I was trying to find a way not to put this dude on the list, man.
I know you were, but you can't. I know you can't find a way though.
I couldn't find it. I was going through from when he was with the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
And I was just like, he was so garbage when he was with the Hot Boys.
He definitely was.
And I know y'all all gonna flame me in the comments like, oh, Wayne has always been nice. No, he wasn't.
I don't think he was.
Listen to his Hot Boys day.
That's why I think he had a Ghost Rider.
Nah, he never had a Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider alert. Ghost Rider alert.
But I'm not gonna lie. Come on. I just remember, the block is hot. The block is hot. I'm just like, come on, man. You dumb trash.
Oh, my God.
And he had that real shaky voice, like real adolescent.
Yeah.
The block is hot.
You kind of always had that voice.
But you know, I do got to put him on there because he had. It's the same as Jay. He's just.
Well, you know, if you look at the, I wish I could keep this up without having to keep reopening my phone.
You gotta put the backlight on for like.
Here's my thing, right?
What happened?
I can't say no to Wayne because it's not like I don't have a favorite Wayne song. I do.
Yeah. Wayne is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like he's not good now.
If you put,
but that doesn't
I can agree
mean
with
that he's not.
but a lot of these guys
top
on this
10.
list aren't good now.
Yeah.
Some of them are dead, but. All right,
Well, that's in the eye of the beholder.
That's true.
Because we asked two really young kids, and
Oh, about Jadakiss?
no, about
Wayne.
Lil Wayne's new
about
album.
Wayne. Oh, yeah.
The one girl was like, "It's fire."
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
kid was like, "He's too old for this."
Yeah.
That's like-
Actually, one of them said Lil Pump was better.
Right.
At that point, you just walk away.
I mean,
If you are, but if you take in lyrical ability, impact, versatility, catalog, style, / presentation, he's got all those.
right.
Well, yeah, he does. I can't. Like I said, I was looking for a way
Yeah.
not to.
But
put him on
in
this
his
list.
newest album, I feel like he found a way to sell millions without saying anything.
Okay.
There's a lot of rappers that do
That's
that.
like all of rap now.
There's like tons
I
of
just feel like
rappers.
people don't want to talk about their lives anymore. They don't want it to be therapy, which for a lot of great rappers, a lot of the greatest rappers, it was therapy.
Well, you got to remember, we have Instagram now, so everybody.
And also, you know, talking about your life isn't always good when it comes to selling records. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends on who's doing it. It depends on
Well,
who's
that's true.
doing it.
Eminem did that. He sold lots of records.
Right, right.
But alright, so I guess Wayne's on the list. Unfortunate for you guys, he's on the list. That's how you know he's on the list. When you
He
both
has
don't want to
such
put him on,
great
he's on.
style and presentation that he
Yeah.
has all these littles in the little army.
Yeah,
You know
and he
what I'm
needs to
saying?
drop. He needs to drop the Lil. He just needs to be called Wayne.
Wayne.
At this point, yeah. Well, you know what? He's still like physically little, so I guess.
Even Bow Wow was trying to copy Wayne at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's. Bow Wow should not have even entered this
Alright,
discussion.
so
Yeah, I mean he's super trash.
I spoke about him. Eminem goes on this list.
Yeah, he does.
He's gonna bring some left hooks, some crazy
Yeah.
curveballs.
Like,
Eminem
oh,
song, like-
one thing, when we looked it up, me and Will looked it up the other day. Top 10 highest selling rappers of all time around the world. And Eminem is still number one.
Right.
Still number one selling.
Absolutely.
The one thing I want to put out there, and this isn't like a racial thing,
Say it. I already know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
but if you were black,
Uh-huh.
it'd be a different story.
Well, he's even admitted that. He would still.
Okay,
I
then
think.
that's in the discussion.
Yeah, I think he
But
would.
he's not black.
I think he would still be successful though. I think he would be as successful. He would.
Well, you got.
I feel like he was the underdog in a fight that he didn't belong.
and that was the appeal.
just-
Everybody likes
yeah,
the underdog story.
Right.
So that's the appeal of Eminem. Like, oh wow, he's in a.
I feel like it could because
Well, you gotta
Eminem
think-
actually had talent too.
No, Eminem-
I
yeah,
can't
he's
front
one of those lyrical rappers
like
of
cleaning
all
out
time.
my closet was my joint. Like that was my.
That's the
even
one
though
song
that
you
wasn't
like
my
that I
life,
didn't.
I love that.
That's a great song.
I love it.
I'm not saying it was
Yeah.
bad by any means.
You don't like
It
me
was-
saying it, though. You're saying like.
Yeah, like my favorite songs was like I Am and what you call
Kill
it.
You was my jam too. I went
Yo,
to a
he's
dark
mad
phase.
violent.
I went to a dark phase.
Yeah, I mean, I can go all day with Eminem songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't
but-
gonna lie.
But M definitely belongs on there,
Yeah.
you know. And I can't dispute that. I do like M. You know, he's not one of my favorite rappers, but I like M. You know.
I don't think he's a rap god because gods are flawless. But
He's rap. He's a rap guy.
he's a rap. He's a rap
I don't agree with
genius.
that
I
because
feel like he's
I do feel like
He's a rap genius.
yeah. I think Kiss could take him in a battle.
That'd be a great battle.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna
Kiss.
say any clear winner though, but
No, I'm not saying Kiss would win, but I think that would be if they win
so
at
could,
it.
so could Royce.
I think
So-
Royce could take him.
Oh, of course.
Toe to toe,
No,
Royce.
I think there's a bunch of rappers that could
Royce, there's if
Royce
you,
could body a lot
if
of
you
guys.
listen to was it Hell the sequel on that album,
Yeah.
there's half and half. There's certain tracks where you really listen to it, you're like, wow, Royce had the better verse, and there's some
That's
that M had the
because-
better verse.
Well, M is so used to because he's great at rhyming anything. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes you'll hear and you're like, whoo, woo.
Yeah.
But then Royce comes in and he's like, you know, he's got these amazing soliloquies and
I've
responses
said it
to
before.
things.
I think Royce is literally the best technical rapper of all time.
Right.
I think there's no rapper that's more technical than him.
Man,
Never
if
have.
I could put him on this list, I would.
I would love. He's one of
a
my
great
favorites, man. But
rapper.
yeah, Unfortunately.
He don't.
Top,
He just,
top 10
I
lyrical.
feel like
he belongs to.
in 10 years, if he's
Maybe.
still going up like he is, we could
Maybe.
have this conversation.
I don't know. I feel like
Listen-
he has to become a better songwriter.
Yeah, well, that's true. But listen to Book of Rhyme, damn it. I'm tired of you guys not listening to this album. Listen to Book of Rhyme.
Oh, Book of Ryan? I've heard of it, but
That is, that's his
All right,
last
I'm
album.
gonna
Best
save it to
album.
my YouTube playlist
Excellent.
right now.
Yeah, you two listen to it. Because you'll be like, so much content! You'll be going crazy, man.
Content! All right, so
so-
Eminem's on the list. So who we got so far?
So we got M, we got Wayne, we got Pac, and we got Jay.
Jadakiss.
And Jadakiss, yeah, you're right about that.
Jay and Jadakiss. So there's 5 already on here. Next guy I'm gonna say is 50 Cent.
Cringe.
I don't know
50
what
Cent.
you heard about.
I'm not gonna lie.
50's absolutely not here. Oh, wait, hold on. What are you going to say? Something crazy?
You're not
He has
gonna
a-
lie, he's not on here?
No, I didn't say it. I didn't say I'm not going to lie. You just confused us.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
say he's definitely on here. He sounds like he has a hot take ready. Cause,
He does sound like he's got a hype.
All right, hold on. I gotta get adjusted for this.
Because this
Like,
is
let's-
his motto.
let's-
Does he sell records?
He definitely does that.
He does sell records, but let's think about it like this. When's the last time 50 was actually lyrical?
Well, that's true.
Like
He
when
hasn't
was
been lyrical in a
when
long
has
time.
he been
But the
lyrical?
fact is
Actually, when
he's
has he
been lyrical.
ever been lyrical?
Oh.
Since the massacre, maybe?
Yeah, Richard Die Trying, Massacre, those were 50
He
was
was
a lyricist.
No,
Yeah.
he was a good song,
No.
good
No, he was
storyteller.
lyrical.
He wasn't
He was
lyricist. He
lyrical.
wasn't lyrically
Wait,
like that.
How can you come out with content? 21 Questions was.
No, that was a good
ill
song.
content.
That was a good
That's bad
song.
example.
That
Listen,
was-
How's that a bad example?
Because that's
It's
a good
structured.
song.
What I'm talking about. Let me just paint this picture, right?
All right, go for it.
He came out with a structure, right? He's like, I'm gonna ask 21 questions, and they're all gonna rhyme, and they're all gonna make
That's
sense,
true.
and they're all gonna be all right. It's not gonna be intense questions at first, but the intense questions are gonna come later, and they're gonna rhyme and make sense. That's hard to do as a rapper.
And if you listen to any song with M and 50, 50's mad lyrical. Because it's one of those
Right,
things where
and he's on
it
par with
pushes
him.
people. You
And
know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say that he's never been lyrical, but all right, I'll give you guys Get Rich or Die Trying. Even though I'm just like when I hear lyrical, for example, G-Unit. When you hear lyrical, who do you automatically think
Lloyd
of?
Banks.
Exactly.
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
Lloyd Banks, he's the lyricist, but 50 was definitely lyrical during those. Get Rich
If
or Die
it
Trying.
were only Game, Young Buck and Yayo with 50, hands down 50 would be the most lyrical in the group, would he not?
You said between who? Between Young Buck?
If Lloyd wasn't in
Oh,
the,
what was
If
it?
Lloyd
Yeah,
wasn't-
I think
he-
so. Yeah,
he-
definitely.
he-
Absolutely.
Exactly. I mean, Lloyd 50 has everything that Lloyd doesn't have besides lyricism.
Yeah, it's true. That's the only thing. Banks
I
has.
do agree that 50 has swag.
Banks one of my
50 started
favorites.
the whole, what is it, the mixtape circuit and all of that.
Created,
Like,
created
I-
mixtapes, bro. Like that's.
I-
It just
do
it
agree
sucks
with that.
when you're at your peak. You're at your peak.
But,
what
you know,
I'm
my
saying?
thing is
And
that
he peaked early.
After Massacre, 50 started going all these other business ventures. So his music kind of started to.
But that's what I
Wait,
mean,
what was
but-
that song? Teach you how to kill or something like that. That 50 came out with.
Teach You How to
This was
Kill.
like one of his little mixtapes that he did way back in the day before he got with
Teach-
M.
I don't know.
Teach- I forgot what the song
He had
was
a lot
called.
of mixtapes. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But
But
he
that-
was basically saying like what he would do and how he would kill certain rappers and certain.
Oh, you're talking about How to Rock.
Not get
How to Rock.
How to rob.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
how to kill. How to rob.
Yeah,
I do
This
remember
mad,
that song.
Yo,
this mad rappers on
that song like
That was fire. That was
the-
lyricism,
the
bro.
thing
That
is,
No, no,
he's-
no, I give you that. I
He was
give you
putting
that.
out some
I'll
of
give
his
you that.
greatest lyrical content on the low before he hit his rise, so he peaked too early. And the dude is like when he came out,
He got
he
shot
was
in the
like
mouth.
what,
I think
30?
that has an effect on him.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But at the same time, my thing is, okay, let's just say after Get Rich or Die Trying, because I listened to the Massacre multiple times, and he wasn't that lyrical on that.
Okay.
You know, and after Get Rich or Die Trying, he's just kind of
yo.
lyrically.
But here's the thing about the dude. He knows how to stick to one thing. Like Window Shopper. He really made me feel bad about myself while he's singing that song. Because I'm like, dang, I do that all the time.
He was dissing Murder Inc. on that.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I window shop. Who doesn't window shop?
I'm not saying.
But then I would point other people out like, yo, you a window shop. You know.
But you know, he definitely knows how to make hit songs and stuff like that. But in the form of hip hop, you know,
but he's
still not like we just mentioned Wayne. Wayne is still relevant in hip hop. Is 50 still relevant in hip hop?
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
His name is synonymous with hip hop.
He's saying he'll always be relevant.
Mixtapes.
He'll always be relevant, but he's saying he hasn't done anything through music lately that's made him.
Like he's
maybe not commercial, but if you listen to also because he invented mixtapes
in the last 10 years.
Because he invented mixtapes.
Came out with go get the strap.
Well, yeah, go get the straps. I mean, every like Instagram post that he has, get the straps.
I did forget about that.
He made that to help promote Power. That's what's keeping him.
You know, he's more relevant due to all his other ventures.
And he'll come out with a random hit.
He does do it sometimes.
He does do a random hit.
He'll do it sometimes.
As far as albums, I can agree with you.
Yeah, he has
random hits. He has.
But I'm just saying, like, if 50 Cent came out with an album right now, it's not doing like what Jay did, where Jay.
You mean to tell me you ain't curious?
But yo, I gotta say, I think, you know, I be honest, I think Jay could just fart on a record for like 13 tracks. People are like, oh my god.
You don't think they would do that for 50?
No, they haven't done it in the past.
Nah, they're not gonna do it.
Pay attention though when 50 comes out with music.
Not
they
really.
Pay attention, but they don't give like 444. That
album wasn't even that great.
I love that album.
All right, but it was good for what it was. But people act like people are like that album was extraordinary. Like
here's the thing though, it's putting positive content out here, and you know what?
Cole has been doing that for like the past 10 years.
I love Cole too.
But I'm just saying, like, Jay's been...
What's wrong with Jay doing it and Cole doing it?
The thing is because Jay contradicted himself.
Why? How?
Because the dude been talking about drugs and stuff. He gonna put out that song and then go do a song with Pusha T called Drug Dealers Anonymous. Come on.
I mean,
come on.
That's the song.
You got me.
You know, I'm like, dude, pick one. Either be street or be smart.
That's Pusha T's fault though.
No, it's not, because Jay could have declined it.
All Push rap about is drugs.
But he could have.
His name is literally Pusha T.
Yeah, I mean.
But I'm just saying. But
Tyrone? What's his real name?
Yeah, give him a generic black name.
Alright, but we gotta get back to it.
Alright, but 50's on the list.
Alright, yeah. It's
still
okay.
Barry tried to go fishing, but you know. Come on, man.
I had to put that doubt into some people.
Also, we're gonna give you another chance to try to put T.I. on this list.
Yes, I was just gonna say it.
Hold up, I gotta bring up this list because I'm about to throw out that counter argument.
Alright, T.I. is the greatest Southern rapper of all time.
At least finish, man.
He invented trap music. He came out with it way before Young Jeezy. Actually, Jeezy's now only Jeezy, right?
Yeah, because
he did what
I'm
Lil Wayne
so
should
old,
do.
Yeah, but he did do what Lil Wayne should.
Right.
He created a movement with like his trap music is real trap music. Jeezy's trap music, real trap music. This stuff that they're trying to come out with just because the beat has a little stutter in it before the beat drops and all that stuff, they call that trap music and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I'm off that. He has lyricism. Mm-hmm. If y'all don't know about his lyricism,
exactly.
I'm not saying that
he's one of the most lyrical Southern rappers.
He is
Southern swag. He put Southern rap on the map. I mean, Outkast did as well.
Outkast
They did as well, but when it was falling off, guess who picked it back up? The Rubber Band Man himself, T.I.
He's also the only rapper ever to have a rap beef with himself. T.I. versus T.I.
Word. Nah, he copied off of Cassidy. Cassidy did that
Cassidy copied off him.
Didn't that come first?
Yeah.
The Hustler came first.
Nah. Well, let's
You
look it
got-
up.
you
Let's
got
look it
the
up.
numbers
Let's look it
there.
up.
Yeah, hold on. It's like,
While we're looking it up, please pull up your list so we can see what he has and what he does not have.
All right, so you think I remember this by now? All right, so you got lyrical ability, impact, versatility, catalog, style, presentation. I mean, he definitely got.
I mean, he's got his own swag. He doesn't
Probably
copy
the only thing he don't really
anybody.
got is catalog. That's about it, though.
He has catalog.
You think so?
Check his Google him.
Yeah, but if I gotta Google him, you don't got catalog.
Dude, you don't have to go Google him.
But that's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying
I
is,
mean, he got. Like, he
and
had,
what was the name of T.I.'s album?
TIP.
T.I. versus T.I.P.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No Mercy. That's a tough album. That's what it's
Paper Trail's a tough album.
I really remember that, but probably.
Paper Trail's a tough.
I'll tell you word for it. I really remember it.
Man, y'all need to stop.
Yeah, Cassidy's came out in 2005. And
Anyways.
T.I. came out in 2007.
Sorry, Cassidy, but T.I. did it better.
No, he did not. I was gonna say, I was like, did you hear the problem versus the hustler?
I'm just playing.
Ooh, you about to get me upset, man. I'm about to have a seizure.
I'm just playing.
Alright, but T.I.
Come on, man, y'all need to go back and research T.I.
I want to, but I'm sorry, I still gotta put Andre 3000 over him.
All right. List out what Andre has that he doesn't have, because T.I. has lyricism.
Diamond album.
Look up whether T.I. has a diamond album.
T.I., I know T.I.
I really don't know. Does Andre have a diamond album?
Well, with Outkast, you got the speaker box.
Yeah, but I'm talking solo because we're not.
Nah,
He doesn't have a diamond soul album.
So then don't come at me with that.
Come on, but you gotta consider that because he was the main rapper on that album.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Grand Hustle versus Outkast. We're talking about T.I.
You definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Because
But all right, let's look at it like this. When it comes to lyricism, I think Andre 3000 has it a little more over T.I., but that's also because the lyricism that he has is the one that I like. I like all the technical lyricism and stuff like that. Slightly. I'm not gonna, but T.I. is lyrical.
Because I love both of their.
Andre also made
versions
better
of-
songs, and he got better.
Andre does have.
No,
better.
he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Oh my gosh! You think Roses is better than anything T.I.'s ever come out with?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Yeah, like,
Sorry.
and
You
here's the
wildin',
thing,
and that's not even like a real hip hop song.
The thing is,
Sorry,
but-
Jackson, bro. Come on, man.
That's Outkast.
It don't matter, man. It don't matter.
No. We're talking
but
solo projects.
even solo projects, what you call
Even got
Andre
good
3000
features.
can.
Because we can't put Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? We're
Prodigy-
not doing groups.
I'm gonna argue.
We can't put Prodigy by himself.
Prodigy would.
Because all his solo projects suck.
Prodigy should be somewhere, like top 20 or something.
Nah,
He should
it's
top
later
50.
for that argument. Let's get back to this.
But
T.I.,
all right. Listen.
you mean to tell me you really gonna sit here?
Even if I was to just put Andre 3000 to the side, Ludacris has more hits than he
did,
does.
he definitely does.
Ludacris has
He
way
definitely
more
does.
hits.
No,
His
he
cat-
doesn't.
yes, he does.
T.I.'s been out longer.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
Fact check it.
We're gonna fact check it right now.
I've been wrong
Nah,
on
yeah, I
all
did.
my facts. But
You don't gotta be raspberry now with facts.
Oh,
But Ludacris definitely got more success. than
my
T.I.
wife even pointed this out to me the other day. She's like, you argue hard when you know that you know that you know something. But when I don't know something,
You still argue
I
this
fall.
song?
Nah, I fall back.
That's news to me. Alright, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The Southern
T.I.
rappers-
came out in 2003. Ludacris has been rapping since 1999.
No. But when did his debut album come out?
What you call it? Ludacris?
Because he's been in music for a long time.
T.I.'s debut album came out in, let's see.
What about
Hold on. Silence, please.
Debut for debut. That's what we're gonna do. And
But-
I want to
but-
do numbers
their
too.
debuts doesn't always determine how long they've been.
I want to
they've
do
been
numbers
active, though.
too, because this is some nonsense.
2001.
2001. When
Ludacris is 1999.
You got your beat, man.
All right, you got him beat by 2 years, but let's talk numbers.
All right, let's see.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, Ludacris had more hits.
I don't know.
right,
I
all right,
Ludacris got
don't
hits,
think-
man. He got a hit with Justin Bieber. That's like. Come on.
Anytime T.I. was on with a new single, he was on the top Billboard charts. I mean, so was Ludacris. I feel like they were neck and neck, but
T.I. was more lyrical. Ludacris, my opinion.
I mean, I like Ludacris so much. His flow is super crisp. Lyricism, he's got punchlines, bars, content, versatility.
I think this might have to be 3
Actually,
parts.
no.
You think this will be 3 parts?
Nah, I doubt
We'll hit that roll when we get there. What time
we
is
got
it?
some time. Fuck with it now.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
No, it's alright. It's alright. No, because like we figure like 6:15, some maybe 6:20. I don't know. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
But
shoot, I might be wrong.
I'm just saying.
I might be wrong.
Wait,
The fact that I gotta argue this hard for my boy.
Listen, if I had to argue this hard for Tupac, then you'll be alright.
Listen, we need a Southern rapper. I'm from North Carolina, and we're not gonna.
No, Southern rappers should be on here, but in my opinion, it's probably beyond 2,000. But now, if we had Lyrical,
all right, I just only because I can't really find it right now and we're running short on time.
Just because y'all like Andre Moore doesn't mean that he shouldn't be. If you go anywhere, they know T.I.
They know
not
Andre as well.
Nah, if you go to Japan, they know Andre.
Yeah.
T.I. Japan.
Yes.
Come on. You know what they will know in Japan? They got a mural of Tupac.
We just looked it up.
All
right. I'll give you that. T.I. had more. Yeah, more platinum albums than Ludacris.
Come on.
Oh, did it really? Wow, look at that.
I can't find Ludacris's.
You know what? Maybe it's not fair.
Ludacris did not impact the culture. He did not invent.
Yes, he did.
Who mimicked his rhyming style? Who?
You know what though? I'm thinking about it. It really isn't fair to put Andre 3000 off of Outkast achievements because then we might have to put. You know, he said Mobb Deep or Wu-Tang and put meth. That kind of confuses the whole.
Yeah, that does confuse the whole narrative.
Yeah.
So we can't base it off group projects. We just can't.
Probably can't. You know. I'll give you T.I. man. T.I. can make the list, man.
Thank God. Thank God. Oh Lord. T.I. got you.
I'm like, should I break it to him?
Oh wait, what happened? What?
Andre 3000 got more hits.
Oh, I knew that.
Wait.
And he's been nominated.
Are they single hits or are they?
The first half up until
that,
2003 was Outkast. So I got rid of all of that. But everything else, he made just as much as T.I.
Hey Ya is not a hip hop song.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my.
It's kind of like
catchy. I loved it, but
all right,
even
getting rid of that one, T.I. hasn't even won any awards.
Yeah, damn.
Andre 3000 has not only won 2, he's been nominated several times.
People.
What? Come on. Nah, you can't pull that. You can't pull that, man.
Come on, man.
Listen, he appeals to white people in a way that T.I. does not. That's predominantly why.
Oh, and I just gotta say this.
I gotta get
hold on. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Remember, 10 highest selling rappers of all time. Ludacris is number 9. T.I. is not on that list.
100,000 on the list though, right?
Huh?
With Outkast.
Andre 3000 is on everybody's list, and I feel like it's not deserved.
Yeah, but like I said, the speaker box.
Yes, Outkast.
That's the highest selling hip hop album of all time.
I like Andre 3000 too. I hate that I'm even saying anything against him, but if I'm putting a Southern rapper in it, it's T.I.
Well, like I just said, maybe he shouldn't because it's Outkast. Because you know.
But that's the saying. The Love Below was his only hit out record.
But at the same, I just proved though that Ludacris sells more than T.I. does.
So you're saying Ludacris should be on, not even T.I.
Yeah, Ludacris. If anything, Ludacris.
You just told me that he doesn't. That T.I. had more platinum albums.
I just thought that until I looked at the highest selling rapper of all time, and Ludacris is on there.
Yeah. Because albums is different than singles, right? You say albums.
So we putting Luda on here?
In all honesty, I'll give you T.I.
You got T.I., man. T.I. can be on here.
So you're going to have me on here crying.
Listen, listen, you got 20 minutes of me crying about Tupac and Big on the last episode, right?
They gonna have me on here crying.
Alright.
Alright, T.I. on there. So
Alright, so T.I.'s on here. I'm sweating.
What's the list at, man?
Alright, give me a second. We got Jay-Z.
Y'all really got me.
we got T.I. We got Jadakiss. We got M. We got Wayne.
That's our list.
We got 50. We got Pac.
How much is that so far?
2, 4, 6. We got 7. So we got 3 more.
3 more spots.
All right. So the next person I'm gonna bring up is a new school rapper, Kendrick Lamar.
I'm gonna argue him this time and say no, he doesn't belong out there.
You're gonna have me killed, man.
I'm sorry,
You really
man,
think so?
Nah, I don't think he belongs there. Not yet.
You know what?
We'll make that list too.
Based off my Tupac argument, with me saying, oh, you can't just throw it in the air and say, actually no, that's my big argument, but you can't just throw somebody's future in the air and say they would do well just because they were hot at this one time. Like 50 was hot. Say he got shot and killed. You know what I'm saying? And all his content came out.
If he got
after,
killed after like the massacre, yo, we would be saying legendary.
Yeah, we say he's one of the legends.
Absolutely.
He already is one of the legends. We say
Yeah,
that.
We would have murals from everywhere and all that.
Right.
So yeah.
So with Kendrick Lamar, he's great and all right now, and at one point I
made
made
the past 10 years though.
Okay.
Kendrick came
it's
out.
crazy that it's been that long.
Yeah,
it's true.
He's been out for 10 years and he hasn't fallen off. He's actually
Same with Cole.
But here's my argument. I think he's only that because he's doing it in an era where everyone is so garbage.
So wait, hold on. Let's do this in one section so that we can hit this right now.
And J. Cole ain't nowhere near this list. Sorry, J. Cole fans.
Wow, so J. Cole's not on this list?
Hell no.
Here's my thing.
And he has better, in my opinion, way
Bars?
more content.
He got content, but like we said before, he got.
Here's my thing. Kendrick and Cole is like Biggie and Pac.
Right.
The only difference with Cole is Cole doesn't have the replay value. Like Cole has the numbers.
Actually, would you say that Drake and Kendrick are more like Biggie and Pac? Where it's like everybody's trying to decide which side they're on.
Well, now a lot of people. It seems like a lot of people hate Drake now. So
yeah, I don't know.
I don't think. Nah, they're still them pure.
Well, the hip hop heads all hate Drake.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I seen this real light skinned dude the other day, and I asked what his favorite rapper was, and who his favorite rapper was, and he said Drake. And he looked like a Drake lookalike.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
well, one thing.
What's it, my cousin on?
Well, one thing I will say, even though I wouldn't want to put him on here because I think he's a Lil Wayne clone or Wayne molded him, but I would have to say Drake would have to go on here because.
Did Drake Lil Wayne?
wait, so you would put Drake on the list over Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Not
over Kendrick.
Kendrick got
lyrically?
No,
not lyrically. Not lyrically.
Kendrick got it lyrically, but that's it.
Drake got more impact.
Drake has
more impact or more hits.
Versatility, catalog, everything. Drake
he doesn't have more catalog.
Yes, he does.
Kendrick has a crazy catalog too.
Drake has more hits than any rapper who ever existed.
No, he has more hits, but the catalog I feel like
he has more top-selling albums and singles than
Drake comes out with.
Period.
Drake comes out with way more music than Kendrick.
But
there's a reason for that.
But Kendrick's numbers are doing better than Drake's right now.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes,
they're not doing
yes,
better.
They are. Let's look them up.
All right.
Oh my! You gotta look that up.
Let's look up Damn vs Scorpion.
What? Oh, Damn vs Scorpion.
Right.
And listen, like I said, he's all over the place now, guys. Come on. All right, Kendrick.
What you mean?
All right, Kendrick. Right.
All right, Kendrick.
So Kendrick, Cole, or Drake? Let's pick one.
Drake's on this list.
I think Drake belongs
Drake's
on the
definitely
list.
on this list.
Wow. So y'all mean to tell me?
I didn't say Kendrick doesn't belong on the list.
But Drake
Where do you see
on
Drake's
this.
longevity?
Drake already proved he had
He's been going since like 2006, 2000, not even.
So if he flops from this point on, everything
He's
else
still
that he
cemented
does
his
flops.
legacy.
He's cement. Okay. All right.
Well,
I
the
can't
thing
say
is
the
with
same
Drake,
thing.
I can't see. See, the thing is with Drake, every album, and I'm not even a Drake fan, but every album he comes out with something different. His past album
That was his weakest album.
It was his weakest album, but it was
Still
sounded
sold.
like an old school album.
Yeah.
It's something I would knock.
Damn is like rated way higher than Scorpion.
It got better reviews,
Right.
But it didn't do better.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Wait, hold
that
on.
remains to be seen.
All right. So that album, Damn, 1.2 million.
Okay.
One,
Very good.
basically 1.02 million.
Damn.
All right.
I gotta be honest. I don't want to say.
Damn's a good album.
Nah, it's a good album, but it's not. To me, Good Kid, Mad City. That's a really good album.
That's a really good album.
Really
too.
good album. I ain't gonna lie, but that's it.
Nothing Was the Same wasn't better than that, in my opinion.
Oh, nah.
Nothing Was the Same was a good album.
That was my favorite Drake album, so I'm a little biased. But, anyways, Good Kid, Mad City, great album. After that, it's whatever, man.
Are you serious?
To Pimp a Butterfly was like, I don't know, it wasn't for me, obviously.
It was good.
It was alright.
Wow.
It wasn't a fucking. I'm sorry to curse so much. It wasn't a great album. To me, it wasn't, man. I know a lot of people like that album, but whatever. Man.
His album went platinum.
Who?
He's so Scorpion.
Yeah, I know.
It went.
Well,
it's
I mean,
Of course it did.
okay,
They always do.
alright.
yeah, but
So then we'll just put.
well, here's the thing. This is in its first week. Damn has been out for
a
long,
minute.
and like Damn right now still has more album sales than it, but Scorpion is gonna pass that.
Scorpion's gonna pass that, and you know it gets more spins than anything Kendrick.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
does. And I want everybody to know this. I'm not saying I don't want Kendrick on the list. I'm just saying as much as I don't like Drake, I can't deny the fact that Drake, when Drake wants to spit bars, he can. His first mixtape, he said it on his mixtape. He's like, I put out a mixtape and it sold like an album.
He does do that.
You know, it does.
I think if you're reading this, it's too late. It was technically a mixtape, and that crap had like 5 of those songs were all over the radio, like were being played everywhere,
Yeah.
like that. Drake's definitely on the list, man.
I mean, Drake puts out. Here's what I can say for that argument. He puts out content like "I'm Upset."
I'm
Have
upset.
y'all heard that song?
Yeah, that's,
100,000. No.
when it first came out, I
Upset.
hated that. Well, I didn't hate it, but I was like, yo, this song is whack. And then
I
now
listened
I
to
knocked
it
it a lot.
instantly. I liked it.
Nah,
And
nah.
it was weird because it was like, this is not good.
No, it's not a good song, but
No.
but now I knocked. Well, I
But
knocked
that's
it
the
a
thing
lot.
with Drake. Drake is similar to Jake. Jake can put out the worst album in the world,
Right.
and it'll sell millions.
If you
Drake
go,
can do
if
the
you
same
go, If
thing.
you go down the list criteria, lyrical ability, he got it. Impact, he got it. Versatility, he got it. Catalog, he got it. Style presentation, he got it. He got
And
it all.
Kendrick doesn't have that. He
Kendrick-
started the nappy hair wave. Like a lot of people credit that to
That
other.
was ludicrous. I already told you this. Stop that nonsense.
No, Ludacris started the
Ludacris-
Afro wave.
Man, get out of here, man. And plus, Kendrick has freaking like braids now. He got box braids now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he started that too.
But I'm
Push the T started.
yeah.
No,
All right,
ain't nobody paying attention.
Well, let's get back on track. So Drake is on the list. You know,
Kendrick
My-
shouldn't be on this list.
I feel like he should, but-
I think Kendrick.
I
should
lose
be.
because majority, anyways. But
All right.
I can-
No. We're only putting one new guy on there because there's legends to talk about.
Some of the
Wait,
legends
what are you
don't
saying?
belong on
Oh,
there.
so you're saying that Kendrick can't go on here because Drake is on here? Is that what you're saying?
I told you, there's 3, pick one.
Nah, man. I mean, well,
That's what I was saying.
I just don't think Kendrick should be on here. Plus,
It's kind of like Biggie versus Tupac.
If to be honest, like I like Kendrick a lot more, but like Drake has proven.
he blows him out the water.
Yeah,
he blows him
he
out
is
the water.
proven.
Even if you hate Drake, you can't deny the dude's catalog and all his accomplishments.
All right, okay. That's not my opinion, by the way. So just in case y'all
Flame me all you
Hold on,
want. Tell
hold
me what
on.
you hate Drake and Kendrick's the man. I don't care.
I gotta say this. He told us we can't put both of them on there.
That's true. He was trying to. Put him on. I don't know why.
Well, cause then we ain't got room for.
All right, we got 2 more spots. All right.
So you're not putting J. Cole, Will? That's a fair rapper.
Nah, I wouldn't put
Nah,
J. Cole on there.
you know what?
I'm gonna tell you something. J. Cole
Let's
fans.
put Kendrick on there.
No, I'm not putting him on there.
You're not
But-
putting Kendrick on there?
Are
you putting Kendrick?
Well,
he should be on there more than Cole, because I'll tell you this: Cole has not one. You know, he like I said,
Cole has some.
none
fire.
of his albums got replay value.
But that
If
that
I go
one
down
song
this
that,
list-
that we listened to with.
If I go down this list of criteria, J. Cole only has lyrical ability. He got no impact. He got no versatility.
What?
I wouldn't
Well,
say that.
Everybody's
No,
getting natural dreads now.
Oh my God! What's with you in the hair, man? What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying, when you create waves,
Lil Wayne got dreads way before Cole. So get that out of here.
Drake, you know, you remember that hairstyle where he
Versatility.
was doing the little curve in his hair? Everybody brought that back when Drake started doing that.
Drake?
Your styles matter. Yes.
No, okay.
Everybody
So,
said.
if you want
Even
to
I got a pair of joggers on
I'm
because
not
of Lil
putting
Wayne.
Cole.
Cole's
I'm
not
not
on
putting
this
Cole on there, man.
Like I said,
because
That's all he got lyrical ability. He don't got any replay value.
I'm not saying he has a good.
He got no delivery. His cadence is garbage.
Nah. He's
mad lyrical.
He has lyrical. He has lyrics. His cadence and delivery is garbage. I'm getting tired listening to this dude. I'm like, oh my god. You know,
you
don't, man.
So you can't listen to no Cole albums?
No, like I said, Born Sinner, that's my favorite Cole album. I like that album. Forest Hills Drive is pretty good album. But they're not like great albums, and I don't go back to them. I never go back to them.
I agree, he doesn't have replay value, but to say his cadence and his flow is garbage?
Yeah. I didn't say his flow was garbage. I said his cadence and his delivery. Like how he enunciates his bars and shit.
When you care about what someone has to say, it has replay value. Y'all might not care about what he has to say, but I think what he has to say.
I care about what he has to say.
The simple fact that Kendrick can say the same thing that Cole can say, you know, but make it into a song where I want to listen to it over and over
That's
again.
Why.
We seen it when we had the
did see it in
the Kendrick and J. Cole song.
Yeah.
Yo, the song was fire. Cole
he did kill it. He chopped his head off with that one. I can't front.
But here's the thing, if you really listen to that song, J. Cole's bars weren't really that far behind. It's just that his delivery is not good.
And then he started singing.
And I hate when he sings.
Well, I don't hate when he sings, but when you know a murderer is coming to your house, you better get the strap. Like 50 Cent said, protect your house. So wasn't it J. Cole's song?
No, it was just a collaborative song between the both of them.
You know Candyman's gonna murder something, so you need to get defensive.
This is gonna have to be a part 3. But
well, Cole ain't on the list. And even if you guys like Cole,
especially
you know
because the person that you're probably gonna want to put on,
we're gonna need a whole thing to discuss that. So the last person I think that belongs on this list, at least for the number 9 spot, is DMX. You know.
DMX.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna not put DMX and put freaking Kendrick, man.
I'll put DMX over Kendrick.
Yeah, DMX goes on this list.
I agree. I agree.
So
DMX. Let's go through.
Explain for the people that don't know jack about hip hop why DMX should be on the list.
Let's go through the list.
Okay, all right. So I remember it now. Lyrical. I don't. All
right. So
lyrical ability.
He has lyrical ability.
Absolutely.
Like the dude has bars. You know, you can sit there and listen to any DMX song and tell that he has bars. He's also a great storyteller.
Top 5 cool rap voices.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy delivery.
Listen to him before he got hooked on the drugs. Actually, he's been hooked on drugs for
years. He's been on drugs for years.
So basically, you're not listening to his music.
No. But before he went way downhill. I'd say listen to
2006 and back.
Was Where the Hood At? Was that when when the line was drawn?
I don't know exactly when the line was drawn, but that's a classic regardless of high.
That is.
You know, any of his.
Anyways, impact. He had amazing impact.
He did. His voice is recognizable anywhere.
Right. We wouldn't have Tekashi 6ix9ine, Meek Mill, all these yeller type rappers. We wouldn't have.
Damn DMX, why, man? Why?
He created a wave, but with him, you could tolerate it, and not all his songs were like that. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. That song is
He was a good storyteller, you know. He knew how to write a good song.
Versatility.
Yeah.
Like him and Aaliyah, when they would hit a song, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I always go to the love songs because you don't hear that in many street dudes.
Maybe we should do an R&B top 10 by
I love R&B. I love me some R&B.
He doesn't think R&B exists today, but
I don't.
It does.
No.
It is. But that's another discussion. But all right, so we agree that
catalog. Just like I said, check
you just listening to him, you can tell that he belongs on the list.
Style and presentation, he was of his own.
He was his album cover. Like this guy shirtless, blood all in the bathtub. Like what's going on? Like you gotta hear it. Like you know.
Yeah. Nobody else was doing that until Ja Rule came along and tried to steal his
Ja Rule swag jacked a lot of things. So,
and for the person who suggested Ja Rule be on the top 10, he ain't on.
Oh yeah, you're bugging, man. Ja Rule ain't even top. Well, he ain't top 30.
He might be top 50.
Without Ashanti, Ja Rule ain't nothing.
Right.
They ain't nothing without each other.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because right now Nicki Minaj is in that Ja Rule
Don't bring her
space.
in there.
No, I'm not. But are we gonna put a female in there?
Nope.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Sorry. You have to give me speech again.
So
I'm not gonna say the reason why.
I believe that we should put a female in
No,
there.
we
but
shouldn't.
We're
They don't
not
compete
doing
with a
it.
lot. There's
They
too much
don't.
guys better, man. I'm sorry. Now if we had Lyrical, I guess they still would be in there.
No. Name one lyrical right now. Name and then
I just feel like we need more unity with the women, and we can make that a whole separate video with why women aren't unified in rap.
But lyrically speaking,
Because they're not unified in
what woman? Nothing against women, but what woman lyrically, except for maybe, I don't know. Nah, she's what female rapper right now can out rap Cole? Or out rap?
I rapped him in that song they had recently. I don't know, man. I'm just playing.
Or out rap Kendrick.
Nah.
Nah. I mean, but he's a high bar.
There's been women rapper out for years now. There's only zero that can compete.
Rhapsody can compete.
No, she can't.
Okay.
It's pretty nice, man.
I'm not gonna say that. I never said she's not nice. She can't compete with them. No.
If we were to have a discussion on,
She can compete with the top 10 worst rappers of all time.
I think she has like one of the,
Yo, honestly, if we had top 10 most lyrical rappers right now in today's generation, she would be up there, in my opinion.
Maybe.
And I don't even like her like that.
Maybe with the trash rappers like Yachty and all that.
Alright, let's get away from this before we lose.
Alright. But anyway, we're gonna stop right there.
Is that it for right
We're gonna stop right
So
there.
who's the list?
The list we got right now, we got Jay-Z, T.I., Jadakiss, Eminem, Wayne, 50 Cent, Pac, Drake, DMX. Alright, so that
all those guys deserve to be on.
Yeah, so that's 9.
Yep.
We're gonna make a part 3
Yep.
on why Big should not be on this list.
Bro, get out of here with this nonsense, yo. I gave this guy T.I. He ain't doing that to me. Right?
Yeah.
What?
He ain't doing that.
I gave you. Who did I give him?
Hey, you give me nobody because everybody in this list should be on this list.
Yeah.
I gave you Tupac.
You didn't give me Tupac.
I gave
Tupac
you
should be on this
Tupac.
list anatomy. Like when you make a top 10 list, Tupac should already be on it.
I gave you Tupac. Don't say that you gave me T.I.
We both gave you T.I.
Yeah, we did.
both
We gave
And I gave you Drake.
You didn't have to give us
you
Drake.
didn't have to.
You're bugging, bro.
I just whatever.
Alright, guys.
Alright, to be continued.
To be continued.
Give us your
guys.
thoughts and give us your own top 10s too, because we had one guy, even though his top 10, well, only Ja Rule was the white guy on there. But
Yeah, but everything else was
Yeah.
on there because Busta Rhymes was actually the main
Tell us
thing
what you
about.
think, whether you hate our opinions, whether you like it, whether we don't know what the hell we're talking about, but we do.
You
What do
know.
you think?
You want to give us a
Subscribe.
live all for one?
All for one.
Okay.
All right.